All right, guys, you don't need some rah-rah speech from me. You know what's at stake here. So tune out all the noise, trust each other, and give everything you got on every single play. You do that, and I guarantee we win tonight. So let's go out there and win, all right? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Game 6 of the NBA Finals. The Chicago Bulls are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Timberwolves. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
The championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So glad you could join us for it. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Kevin Huerter. Jalen Smith is out there with Bruce Ellis. Then there's Edwards. And it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. And for Minnesota, out of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Take a look at the Bulls. Well, they have a tough road to the title now, needing a win on the road in this Game 6 just to keep the series alive.
And one thing we know in the NBA Finals, anything can happen. If they play smart, stay composed, they can force a 7th game. It won't be easy in this hostile environment.
Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks, guys. Well, pretty auspicious record he set. The most 60-point games in a season. He's on a tear for the ages and has established himself as one of the most combustible scorers in the game. Guys?
Yeah, all right. He is combustible. Thank you very much. MP right side from downtown. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. And MP and his team will have to find some way to scrape out a win and stay alive. But we all know it's not going to be easy against a team that's been so incredible during their playoff run.
And there's just too much talent to handle all at once. You have to credit MP and the rest of his team for the way they battled. But they are going to need to give all that and then some to keep this series alive.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
And Randall throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Huerter. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's
on tough defense.
Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Edwards.
I thought he had that.
Randall outside. Right wing. And the wide open shot from Reed. Off target from outside.
And they had
team so far. Bulls out front, up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Conley, and it's Shannon in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He contributed 62 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Randall's got 5 points in the quarter. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. During this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP is number 1. And, of course, Anthony Edwards.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
For 3, Edwards. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked. And the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times. And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Selfless pass by Edwards, kicking it out instead of forcing something himself.
MP passes to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Bring it up for MP, a 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Randall. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddy not messing around when he gets in close like that. Made shots have all been threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
MP with the easy bucket inside.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Bulls. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, basketball fans. Halfway through this Game 6, and so far it's been a good one for the Chicago Bulls.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being in that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Timberwolves trail by 5. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Edwards. Kevin Huerter is out there with Buzelis. And it's Smith. And it's Giddey in at the point. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Outside, Reed. Pass to McDaniels. The three. It's hauled in by MP. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Of the big bucket in the paint, and this sort of a grind it out.
Edwards' shot is good.
MP looking confident from there. The defense has to at least respect his jump shot.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. MB is number 1. He's got 12 and stolen by Giddey. Here's Edwards. Right to the rim. MP caps off the break.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Randall no good.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
MP kicks to White. There's the triple, and there's Edwards on the assist from Giddey. MP's got 33.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Down low. Out to White. MB left side. Cranes the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Anthony Edwards. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. They throw good, Edwards. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Clark in the corner. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard ripping off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Done a basket in 11 tries.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Giddey's checked in. The Bulls leading by 7. Okoro dishes to MP. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 40 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Fourth quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And White kicks to Okoro. Giddey the pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Chicago grabs the miss.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Some changes for Minnesota. Nas Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And then for Chicago, Smith checked in for Williams. Let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you, Allie. And here are the Bulls now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Herter.
You have to appreciate Kevin Herter's mindset on the floor. He's always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
Free throw good, Herter. He's off on the down goes the three.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Chicago leading by 12. Now MP jacks up a three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
In a do-or-die situation, they found a way to get it done and force a Game 7. Talk about a gutsy performance and a huge win for Chicago.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
They're going to force a Game 7, and they're going to do it convincingly. We're going to have a winner-take-all game for the championship.
Does it get any better than that? I mean, I'm already excited for Game 7, and if they respond to the pressure as well in that game as they did here in Game 6, you'd have to think they're going to come out on top, but we shall see.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And they come back with a three of their own.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
For opponents, I want them to know it's a show of force. But for my teammates, it's a promise that whatever I have, I'm gonna give.
A true team player. Thank you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. So NBA Finals Game 6 now complete, and the series is deadlocked and going to Game 7. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.